Hello student, today we are going to study about a cell organelle endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum was discovered by Porter, Cloud and Fulham in 1945 as a network of delicate stand and vesicles. Delicate stand and vesicles in the cytoplasm of the cell. We can define the endoplasmic reticulum, a system of numerous branched, flattened, membranous, tube-like structures which are interconnected with each other and form a network in the cytoplasm of the cell. They form the cellular transport system. Now, occurrence of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is found only in eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cells. Only found in eukaryotic cell. But is absent in prokaryotic cell and mature RBC. That means in prokaryotic cell such as bacteria, mycoplasma and mature RBC, endoplasmic reticulums are absent. Now number. The number is highly variable. Highly variable. And it is not fixed. Highly variable. And it is depend upon the functional and physiological status of the cell. That means the number of endoplasmic reticulum depends upon the functional status or physiological status of the cell. Shape is elongated, flattened tubules or tube-like structure or tube-like or bag-like structures. Size is not fixed. Size of the endoplasmic reticulum is not fixed. Chemical composition. Endoplasmic reticulum is membrane-bound cell organelle. Membrane-bound. And the membrane of the endoplasmic reticulum is similar to the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is made up of lipid and protein, and endoplasmic reticulum is also made up of lipid and protein. The percentage of protein is 50 to 70% and lipid that is 30 to 50%. Now structure. Structure of endoplasmic reticulum is similar to the plasma membrane. This is plasma membrane. plasma membrane. This is nucleus, and this is nucleus, and these are endoplasmic reticulum. Ribosomes, vesicles, tubules, and cisternae. Clear here? The structure is clear. So now the endoplasmic reticulum opens at some point on plasma membrane and on nuclear membrane also. There are three types of endoplasmic reticulum. First is cisternae. Second is tubules, and third is vesicles. Cisternae, it is long, flattened, sac-like structure. Long, flattened, sac-like structure. Tubules are long, tube-like structure. And vesicles are oval. Now the intercellular space are filled with fluid, and this fluid is synthesized by cell. There are, or you can say that numerous minute particles are located on the outer surface of endoplasmic reticulum, and these particles are known as ribosomes. On the basis of presence or absence of ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum is of two types. First is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and second is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes are present on the outer surface of endoplasmic reticulum. When the ribosomes are present on the outer surface of endoplasmic reticulum, then these are known as rough endoplasmic reticulum, because its surface, when you touch it, it is porous, granular, so known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. When ribosomes are absent, then known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. If you touch the outer surface, this is smooth, because due to the absence of ribosome. Clear the difference between the rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum? Clear here? Ribosomes are present on the outer surface and there are no ribosomes. Now the function of endoplasmic reticulum. The functions. The first function of endoplasmic reticulum that it support the or it framework of the cell. That means endoplasmic reticulum forms a supporting skeletal framework of the cell. Second, it exchanges the substances between nucleus and cytoplasm and between cytoplasm and surrounding. Third function, it transports the molecules and ions from outside to inside or inside to outside. Hence, endoplasmic reticulum is known as transport system of the cell or circulatory system of the cell. Now fourth, rough endoplasmic reticulum is concerned with the protein synthesis. Because ribosome is located on it, ribosome synthesis protein and that protein enter into the sac of the tubules, lumen of the tubules. Hence, you can say that endoplasmic reticulum helps in protein synthesis. Next, smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesis lipids and glycogen and store them in their space. Now sixth, smooth endoplasmic reticulum detoxifies the harmful substances, or you can say it inactivates the toxic substances. So all of you understood the endoplasmic reticulum? Okay? Today is enough. Now, bye.